I should give myself a crown. Is that something I can do? I'm not sure. When I start the game, there will be a code. Since we're not playing on Twitch, if it was on Twitch, anyone would be able to just join by doing it in chat. But I'm not using Twitch because I don't like Twitch, and also Twitch is collapsing. So I'm just bear with me for a minute. Also, hi. Sorry, I'm starting a little late today because I was trying to figure out what I was doing. And since we are not on Twitch, the amount of players who can play with me is maxed out at 24. Whereas if we were on Twitch, it would be infinite number of players, which could be chaotic. Alright, I'm trying to get myself all set up. You do not need the game. You can, hang on. Crap, what's the link? There is... You don't need the game to play. You don't. If oh god, I should have thought of this beforehand. Hang on. Crap. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I've done bamboozled myself. I've bamboozled myself. Okay. Okay, so when you click on that link, it should take you to a website where you will be, unless you have Steam, but it'd probably be safer to join as guests because I don't think you own it on Steam. So then you join as guests, and brain fart. Oh lordy Lou. Oh, I should probably do that over there as well. Hang on, I have to share this one. I have to share the live stream link one more place. Panic. Oh, well, there's so much things I should have done. panic. Why do I make things more difficult for myself than they need to be? Oh my lord. The room code will pop up when I bring it up. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna hit begin so we can just get the room code. Party game. Continue. Oh crap, hang on. Okay, how many people do we have on here? Okay, we have 2 viewers. I need at least 3 viewers for this to work. If I don't get 3 viewers in the next minute, then I will have to join myself just to make it work. Okay, so we can only choose 3 of these. And I think on party mode you should be able to choose who you play as, but I can only choose 3 to put in the game. We have the Barons of the March, the Chiefs of the North, the Counts of the East, the Grandees of the South, and the Patricians of the Coast. People in chat, who do you want in the game? There needs to be at least 1 person for each of the regions that gets put in. Okay. In this game, the coast is the rich trade people. They like money. I don't know if there is any farming related people. Okay. I should actually probably tell you a bit about them, huh? That would probably be a thing I should do. Okay, so the Barons of the March, they are excuse me. They're like super militaristic, kind of uppity people, and they're like, we are so good because we're the Barons. And then the Chiefs of the North are like barbarian Viking people, and the Counts of the East are like occultists and vampires, and they're like independent streak, and they're like, oh yeah, we are so elegant. And then the Grandees of the South are like religion and the Spanish Inquisition, and they're like, oh, you didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition, did you? Except we're not Spanish, we're Grandee. And Patricians of the Coast are like people on the coast, except they like money. Okay, so we have 1 for coast, we have 1 for the Barons. Alright, someone else please join so we have a 3rd person. Oh, you don't want the Barons anymore? You want South? Oh, okay, picky. God. Okay, is there someone I can yell at to come join? Uno momento. I don't know why I'm smacking my lips. Crap, there's gotta be someone I can drag in here. There's gotta be someone I can drag into my nonsense to make it 3. Anyone, someone, please. Please. Curse my hubris. I'm gonna flip out if someone doesn't join in like the next minute, because then this will my poorly thought out idea will blow up in my face. How could something I didn't think out and decide to do at the last second blow up in my face? Third person. Any third person will do. I will take a random internet stranger. Random internet stranger, I summon you. I can't believe this is happening to me. Hang on. Can I go? Is there a friend? I'm. Oh my god. I'm having a freak out. Something I planned out poorly backfire in my face. How could this happen to me? There's gotta be someone I can drag into this. Oh, no, there was a third viewer and they left. No, no, there was a third viewer and they left. Dang it. Ah! Hey, I'm typing in one of my group chats to see if I can drag one of them out. Bloop, 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 bloop. No, we're not okay. Am I gonna have to join as myself just to at least get the game started? The pooch. I've pooched it. Oh, bollocks. Okay, we're just going to go to the Barrens. I don't care. Okay, so I have shared the solo overlords. This is a game where you guys have to work together to beat me. You actually have to work together to beat me. And do you guys still have the link I sent? And then there should be a code up top. It's I, King Alex of the Ender Dynasty. Yes. I am joining as a guest just so that I can if we do not get a third person in the next 2 minutes, I'm joining as a guest just so that we can have so that there's enough players to start. Or else this is gonna bum. This is just RFRE. 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 If you join now, you will be able to choose what you're in. But if you join after the game starts, it's going to place you randomly. Alright, we got a Patrician of the Coast. You can, just as a reminder, you can select what you are in the beginning. But after the game starts, you will not be able to switch. So, Gabriel, you said you wanted to be a Grandee, so you should probably select Grandee before the game starts. Just saying. 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 I can see you're in. Mr. Gabriel, you need to click Grandee of the South if you want to be a Grandee of the South. Just saying. Good God. Just saying? Nope, you're still Patrician. Can you guys not choose? Oh no, it's because I own the game that I can choose. Never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, if you don't own the game, it places you randomly. but if you do own the game, you can choose the beginning. I'm sorry. Okay, the person who wants to be a patrician, should join the game before the person who wants to be a grande. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, patrician, or grande leave, patrician join first. God, we've been at this for 21 minutes. No, I didn't say open Steam. Stop that. Giant smile. Are you able to join? How odd. Oh, Gabriel's in the right one this time. Oh, wait. Oh, look. We're in. Hang on. Ah. I looked away for a second. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'm coming. I looked away for a minute. Begin game. Dong. So, like I said, you guys gotta work together to beat me. Preferably, this would have worked out really well if there was three whole people viewing, but there was not 3 whole people viewing, which is a shame. So let's see, I have to win, or you have to win. I have to acquire an heir and fulfill my ambition to win. You guys have to win by completing a scheme, or rebelling. You can rebel if there's more defiance than there is authority and or stability. Like I said, you have to complete your conspiracies. You guys can vote on stuff, but I have like powers like to help influence the vote. Yeah. Let's start. Each season, you'll get 3 events. Click on one to get started. Hang on. This doesn't seem right. The South is mostly in the North. Like, this little bit down here is South, and then you got all, I guess maybe this bit, and then you got all the way up here. And then the coast is at least on the coast, but the march is like big as well. Like the South is all kinds of messed up. Okay, we're just gonna start now. Anyway, zoom in for a minute. Coronation, council introduction. the path to victory. This is your monarch. The main player's characters that appeal in most stories, but not all. My voice. My voice. These are the kingdom stats. If any of them are zeros at the start of a season, the game will end. These are the region stats. Stats determine which events are generated. Defiance. You guys can rebel if the stat is higher than both a 40. Oh, it has to be higher than a 40 and stability. You can go for the list of nobles. Where's my noble list? There I am, not a player. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wealthy coast, the scorching south, which also reaches up into the frosty north, which is very confusing, and of course, the bleak march. I'll introduce myself to the patricians of the coast. A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Why, thank you, Lord Patrician Smile. Oh, they did buy King of the Castle. When did they do that? May the ninth god bless your reign, your highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Thank you, Grandi Ga Pator. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership will whip the kingdom into shape, Why, thank you, handsome stranger, who's definitely not me, puppeting myself because we needed because we needed another player. And with that, the introductions are done. Bye! The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. And is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Well, I suppose it's time for the coronation. Oh, we have people. Hey, hi, there's other people. Do I need to reset the link? Hang on, don't leave, please. Please, I beg you, don't leave. I'll reset the link for you guys. Because I'm sure the link's been buried by now. Here's the link again. The code is, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, there, RFRE. That's the room code. That's what you type in that link to join. I'm technically in the game as a noble only because I wasn't sure if we'd have enough people. I can leave as soon as the barons have another player. Since the game has started, you will be randomly assigned a region. No, we're back down to 2 viewers. No, we're back down to 2 viewers. How could this happen to me? We had 4 viewers, and 7 people have popped in. Only 2 of them have stuck around. Okay. Somebody says they're coming back. We'll give them a minute to come back. While we're waiting for them to come back, does anyone want to hear a delightful story? Yeah. This story is about how the South ended up in the North, because that totally makes sense. But you see, the South, they once lived here, and then they're like, hey, it's hot, we want like a vacation area. So they went and they fought their way through the patricians and the barons. They're like, They were like, this is too hot. And they're like, and then they're like, this is mildly better, but we want more. And then they're like, okay, now we're up in the north and it's cold now, and this is gonna be our vacationing home. Brilliant. What do you mean nothing's happening on your game's end? Why did I think this would work? You legally acquired land through conquest. Okay, you know what? I can do something while we're waiting for the other person, because I don't think we vote until coronation. So I'm gonna go to the path of victory first, because that just says how I'm doing it. Martin Merrick must acquire an heir and complete their mission to win. A spouse is useful, but not necessary. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Oh no! To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. Oh, by the way, I know I said that you guys have to work together, but you also have to work against each other as well. The link is sent to the internet version of Steam. I don't know what an internet version of Steam is. You could have, I don't know. That's weird. If you click the link, it shouldn't be bringing you to Steam at all. It should be bringing you to a thing that says log in using your Steam account or a guest account. You don't actually need the game downloaded to use the Steam option, of course. You just need to be like, you just need to log in, and it'll be like, oh, is this the person that the avatar you use for this region? We're down to 2 people again. The game code is RFRE. We're down to 2 people again. Who left? I'm gonna cry. There's 3 people here, but there's 2 people in chat. I don't know what happened. Okay, we're gonna choose an ambition. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Okay, so I can be a conqueror, gold military, the greatest king who ever lived, authority, the architect of a new golden age, trade, a saint, faith, the father of a nation, farming, or as a peacekeeper, stability. I feel like if the kingdom is stable, then I've done my job well. If we're at peace and the kingdom's prospering, then all is good. An admirable aim. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Thanks, Spy Master. Oh, we got a new person. We have a Baron. Awesome. Okay, I'll remove myself from the Barons. So, since the Barons have a player now. Alright, we have the minimum required amount of players. Thank God. We only have 2 viewers, though. I don't know what happened to viewer number 3. But they're still in the game. Okay, so to Shadowstar, I don't. Obviously, you weren't here when I was explaining before, but you guys have to work together to beat me. But you're also working against each other because I want to win, you want to win, and you want to win, and you want to win. We're all competing against each other, but you also have to work together to dethrone me. But you also don't want the other one to win, because you want to win, but you don't want the other you as a noble want to win, but you don't want the other nobles to win. Yeah. Anyway, here comes the first vote. Technically, the vote has a timer, technically, but I can choose to ignore the timer and just let you guys take as long as you need to vote. Anyway, let's go coordinate myself. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Well, we wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But my coronation! This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote. Even this. What are we, savages? This guy thinks he's in charge. Even though he's in charge, he will be blamed for every single problem that happens in his kingdom, even when the nobles are the ones voting. Moron. Shall we call the nobles in? Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators and they do not show the region affected. These are the outgoing choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. The monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. You may use one law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. When the vote opens, nobles vote on which choice they want in the browser. The monarch may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted or the timer hits 0. Okay, so I can veto an option, or I can, vote. I have the ability to vote with the monarch's vote. Which I guess allows me to break a tie, maybe? Okay, so we have the nobles must put on a vast banquet for the king, which increases farming, but decreases you, the nobles' personal wealth by 900 coins. By the way, you all start with 1,000 wealth. This will take away 900 of that wealth. I'm assuming you guys probably don't want to do that. Probably. If I know you guys well enough, you don't want to do that. We can host a lavish parade of jugglers and fountains of wine. That will take away 1,000 gold from the treasury. We only have 3,000. That sucks. Force the commoner to swear a blood oath. That decreases stability. I don't want stability decreased. I want stability increased. Or we can throw the king in the river. I mean, I don't prefer that one either, but it increases stability. So we can increase stability, or you guys lose money. I don't think you guys want to lose money. So I'm gambling here that you guys make a right decision. No, the map does not pop up for you. Anyway, we're going to start the vote now. I can close the vote at any time after the timer has ended or everyone has voted. You guys, you just hit your button. The Grandee wants to throw me in the river. The Baron wants to spend my money. Okay, we spend my money. Yay. Alright, let's get it over with. 2 nobles have voted for a lavish parade. Excuse me. The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feasts. It has an impact on your treasury, of course, but what doesn't? And now we end the season. Now you guys, now it's going to be your turn to play. You guys get to choose what your scheme will be. Your scheme is what you'll be working on throughout the game to try and dethrone me. Each region will now... I just said that. You gotta get for all 3 stages of your scheme to win. Clementine of the Smile family, charismatic coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Alex. Something must be done. And now Smile, Giant Smile, will now vote on what they want to do. They can try and get a monopoly, raise their own trade, conspiracy, lower the kingdom's treasury, or corruption, lower the kingdom's authority. What schemes do patricians pursue to overthrow the king and place a preferred claimant, Clementine, on the throne? What will the patrician sole player choose? They are choosing Monopoly, which is, oh my god, they already have, their trade's already at 7. Yeesh. The patricians plan to privatize this entire kingdom. First, they must build up their industry. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Now, the grandees, barons, and I would like their trade to drop, but patricians would like to keep their trade up. Remember that. Up, here's the grandees. Ignazia of the Gaupater 964 lineage, well-known southern mischief maker, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly. A false pretender occupies the throne, while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. And now Gabriel will be voting on his scheme, because he's the sole grandee player. Subterfuge, lower stability, which directly goes against my goal. Uprising, raise the treasury. Or Witch Hunt, have the highest faith. You have the highest faith by default. Although I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind some more treasure. I'm not saying I want you to pick B, but I wouldn't mind some more money. All right. They have picked Witch Hunt. They're going to try and bring it to stake. No noble... What? One or more of your regions has no nobles. This game cannot... Why did one of the regions not have any nobles? Hang on, I gotta rejoin as a guest. Dumb... Blah 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 blah. RFR. Wait, what's the code? RFRE. RFRE. E. There we go. We have enough players again. Oh, why did it say we didn't have enough players? We clearly have... Okay. It was being funny for a minute. Also, hey, hold on. Hello, player John J. Are you in chat? You're probably in chat, aren't you? Yeah, we have 4 whole viewers! Yeah! Okay, anyway. Witch Hunt. So, unfortunately, John J., the patricians have already voted on their scheme. Apologies. They have voted on Monopoly. You gotta get your trade high. There's all sorts of heresy in the capital, and the Grandees intend to expose it. First, they must ensure the shelf is beyond reproach. You guys have a lisp now. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must be the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. And now the Barons are voting on their scheme, and the Barons have a sole player, which means they determine the fate of the Barons. Lennox of the Shadowheart bloodline, sinister martyr equestrian, stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. Win intimidation, raise stability, which is what I'm doing, so we would be kind of working together there. Alright, Baron. Okay, they have John Intimidation, raise stability. Voting has closed. The Barons plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the Barons must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Here you can review the region schemes and their claimants. Moving down the air, they will appear on the right of this page. If your reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. The vote is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stats and your heir, if you have one. Okay, so you guys have to do this in 4 seasons, 3 seasons, and 4 seasons. Laws of the land. Adopt a law. Here you can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You'll be able to adopt one more. You'll be able to adopt more once a year at the end of winter. How many am I allowed to have? You can only adopt 1 new law at a time, and you have a maximum of 3 laws per year. Oh, well, that answers that question. That's not useful. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option, or you guys can get wealthy if I say you can. End season. Alright. A baby! Let's see what's going on with the baby in the... Lord Patrician John J. Greetings, your serene highness. Some fine news from my... my nose. From my citizens on the coast. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion? Alright, before you guys vote, here are your options. The king will send his blessings. The king has no time for peasant brats. I disagree with that. Gift the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine. Or send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Okay, well, not a lot of great options, to be honest. Okay, I'm putting the Monarch's Golden Choice on vote A. For all players who choose A, you get 500 gold coins into your personal pockets, which you guys can use later for important stuff. So you guys want money. And if you vote A, you get 500 money. Just saying. Starting the vote. Remember, A gets you money. And I doubt the Grandees want to vote for D, because D directly hurts them. What, you don't want money? Gapata 964? Bah. Oh boy. Okay, we got a 3-way tie. John Jay, if you're still with us, you're going to need to break the tie. Well, stability goes up, I guess. My treasury. I'm not going to have any money. My money. Oh, marvelous. My humblest thanks, your esteemed highness. The common folk will appreciate your generosity. There's another matter. They asked permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, your esteemed highness? The more Alexes, the better. As long as the baby's not ugly. Now, I'm the only Alex around here. The more Alexes, the better. Excellent. I'll have my housekeeper give them the good news. Housekeeper, I know you're dusting, but go tell this peasant family that they can name their child after the king. Lord Patrician John Jay hurries away. A child of the coast, named for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become? You can only hope you're around to see it, and not stabbed in the back by a bunch of scheming nobles. Oh, you nobles. There is a disquit in the south. Your Highness, my peasants accuse me of hoarding wealth. Me! Worse, they're throwing down their tools and burning their belongings, saying they want to live an aesthetic life, and that I should do the same. They want to match your outfits with their decor? I wish I could do that. What nonsense! They want to have more exercise? I actually don't know what that means off the top of my head. What nonsense! Quite so, your majesty. They don't want to be pinned down by worldly possessions, but burning them is quite the overreaction. The ringleader of this movement is a philosopher called Ortega. She calls herself a voice for the ninth god, and the peasants hang on her every word. They'll be at my door any moment. Alright guys, you're voting on the fate of the single Grandee player. Nope, there's no nobles in the region again. They're back. We can send someone to infiltrate their cult, aggressively break up Ortega's meetings, or fire the troublemakers and hire new servants from the march. I'm going to put my... This is taking money out of, this is taking money out of the single Grandee player's pocket. The Grandee player probably wants to vote A, but everyone else should probably want to vote C. Because that's Chris, the Grandee player. In fact, I think it actually benefits the Baron player specifically because it takes away the Grandee's money and gives. Okay, so there's going to be 2 votes on C, 2 votes on A. Voting tied at 2. I choose C. The Barons welcome the extra cash for the use of their peasants. And the Baron gets slightly richer and the Grandee gets slightly poorer. Womp womp. But meanwhile, more and more of the southern servants discard their possessions to follow Jenna Ortega's teachings. Dang, Jenna Ortega, how could you do this? The Honor Guard. Alright, who am I gonna piss off today? Now that you are king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. But what about my palace watch? Hoorah! Don't make me laugh, Your Majesty. These tin soldiers can keep out the riffraff, but do you expect them to stand up to a warlock, or a childhood viper, or me, for that matter? Man, that's twice you threatened me in like 5 minutes. You're making me a little nervous. You threatened me twice in like the last 5 minutes. Aww. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, the grandees with the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to Coin above all, well. Tell me about the Coastal Gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks who turn themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? No. Tell me about the Battle Nuns. Terrifying warriors, and they're sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalty is to the church above all, even your safety. Tell me about the Veterans of the March. These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt well to life in the palace. But they're loyal and tough as nails. What foreign mercenaries do you suggest? A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. Try saying that 5 times fast, Your Majesty. They specialize in bodyguard work, but are costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. I have made my decision, Marshal. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. So let's see. You guys are basically just mercenaries, but for the patricians. You guys are loyal to the church. You'll piss off everyone and cost money. This will get me killed, like, immediately. But the Veterans of the March, they at least have loyalty going for them. Except, to the March. Unfortunately, they don't like it in the castle, but oh well. I will make the arrangements at once. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. This is killing my throat. End season. Dong. Now this is where you guys spend your money. Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in any region, each of which affects a stat. Now, depending on the color, that is where it will be built. If it's red, it'll be built in the barons. If it's yellow, it'll be built in the grandee. And if it's green, it'll be built in the patricians. And it will affect the region it's built in. Two of them can be bought. Okay, so this will affect stability for the whole kingdom. This will lower faith for the observatory. This will lower farming for the grandees. This will raise faith for the grandees. This will raise military for the patricians. This will raise trade for patricians. Now oh wait, I need to start the auction. Okay, when I hit start auction, you guys will start spending your money. If the thing you bid on does not get built, you get your money back. But what you do bid on will spend your money. So be careful how much you bid. Alright, C is in the lead with 200 monies. 40 seconds left. Oh, it's changing. We got less faith in the Barons, and we got more. Oh wait, oh my goodness, there's so much money being spent. We got raising the military and raising trade and the patricians. Oh, John Jay has spent all his money. And the Baron player has not done anything. Oh, now the Baron player is spending money. 10 seconds. You have 10 seconds to finish spending your money. Alright. Time is up. We have 500 gold spent, no, 900 gold spent on raising trade inside the patricians, raising it to 8. And we've raised stability more. Get out of your Steam notifications. I can't click the button to move. Thank you. I'm gonna check chat real quick. Hey chat, how's it going? No one's talking in chat in a while. You know you guys are allowed to talk in chat, right? Alright, finding a spouse. I need to get married. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Don't just get me anyone. Excellent. I'll send out the messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Alright, we got 2 more. We got a plague of rats. Oh dear. Baron Shadowheart strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns of the march are overrun by vermin, and we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Some choices have uncertain outcomes, called challenges. These can either be random or based on a stat. The percentage shown are the chances of success. I'm dying. Take the rat and go. The march can handle this alone. This alone hurts the march. Probably. 40% chance the march goes good. Deliver rat poison with a 70% chance of success. Send them a ship of cats. Or hire some adventurers to clear out the rodents. Okay, both C and D cost money. I cannot afford to be spending more money. So I'm going to say whoever picks B gets 500 money. And you guys need money because you guys spent a lot of money. Yeah, you guys need more money. You guys spent a lot of money. So pick B if you want money. Pick B if you want money. Money, money, money. Money. Money, money, money. Money. Not much happened. You didn't miss much. I'm losing my voice. See, these people, they want money. Only 2 people have voted for some reason. But you know what? Time up. Oh, okay, everyone voted. That was sudden. Deliver a supply of rat poison. It failed? It was a 70% chance of success. How did it fail? You sent barrels of poison to the march. They're closely guarded, but during the night, one of the barrels goes missing. Word gets out and rumors erupt. Who stole the barrel? Is it an assassination plot? Is the king poisoning citizens in the march? Was the rat infestation a cover story all along? The rats die off, but the unrest remains. The missing poison is never found. Okay, all it did was raise unrest. You know what? I'll accept that. Cult spreads. Dang it, Jenna Ortega. There's a problem with the followers of that summoner, Jenna Ortega. Her teachings have spread to the march. Where she's getting stronger. She's performing miracles. Healing a woman's broken arm with a single touch. Curing an old man's blindness. All over the march, the commoners are throwing away their goods, and cursing the barons for their greed. They're clashing with priests, even starting brawls in the street. Every day we lose more workers to this cult. You join the church to officially denounce Jenna Ortega. If Ortega is performing miracles, she must be recognized as an official member of the church, or have Ortega assassinated. I'm vetoing C. I cannot be affording to spend money. It's up to you guys how this works out. You guys can either try and shoot her down, or you can make her part of the church. Good luck. Let me know how it turns out. I'm taking a nap. Me, 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 me. 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 10 seconds ago. Me, 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 me. Oh my god. Ding dong. Alright, they're making her part of the church. Voting has closed. It failed. Shocker. It was only... Eventually, the Archbishop issues a lukewarm proclamation saying that Jenna Ortega and her followers are a legitimate branch of the Church of the Ninth God. But few people listen. As unrest rises, Jenna Ortega goes missing, and the church refuses. Oh, what did you guys do? What did you guys do? The church did an assassination. Dong. Oh, I can tax you guys. Here you can set different levels of tax or bribes for each region in your kingdom, potentially punishing some while rewarding others. So I can either give you guys money or I can take money. I can't afford to be giving away money, so there might be a little bit of tax. There might be a little bit of tax. I can balance the needs of your treasury against defiance changes. Remember, if a region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability, they can rebel. All nobles gain wealth here, but one region gains extra wealth with a trade bonus. Regions with higher trade stat are more likely to get a trade bonus. Let's see. The patricians have a lot of money. Here. I'm taking the patricians' money. Because we desperately need the money. No, I guess you guys kind of all have the same amount of money. Okay, we're doing a cruel tax just this once so I can have... Okay, and the next time there's a tax, it's going to go back down to common tax. You guys can afford one up. Oh, we're out of the red. Oh boy. Hey, let's ignore that for now, and let's get married. I have found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. From each of the kingdom's 3... I forgot what voice I was using for her. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, and a partner for life to have in the hold, don't forget. I suppose, but the alliance comes first. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged okay, I can't do that voice, it's killing my throat. 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time. You just need to match that befits your station and suits your political needs. There doesn't need to be no love, you just need to make a baby. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. From the coast we have Aurelia, the wealthy heiress to the Lord Patrician John Jay's estate. She's always getting herself into trouble for some reason or another. She loves losing her fortune betting at the arena. There was also a scandal recently where she was publicly critical of the church. Nothing came of it. Oh, she's something, alright. From the south, Fabian. Oh, Fabian. Isn't Fabian like that typical name you get in, like, soap operas? There's always like a Fabian. The eldest son of Gapater 964 lineage. He's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Like many in the South, he claims to put his faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns. Actually, he's a little intense. He calls himself an avatar, the Ninth Justice. Oh boy. And finally, we have the Marcher's offering. Victor, scion of the prestigious Shadowheart bloodline. The Barons all seem a little scared of him, though I can't work out why. Like most of the Barons, his great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from his crossbow. He was high up in the army, training the troops, but was dishonorably discharged for some reason. So he's scary and was dishonorably discharged. Okay. Wow. Not great picks. Okay, so we have a scary guy discharged from the army, a uber religious zealot with an ego the size of the sun, and a troublemaker who gambles all their money away. Oh boy. Hey, let's see what chat has to say. Who really wants that alliance with me? Hey chat, who wants to have an alliance with me? Because in all honesty, all your potential marriage candidates suck. I think there's like an alternate marriage option. I just don't know how to get it. You have a point there. One will keep me safe. I'm sure the strong one will keep me safe. At least one of them sounds like they'll stab me in my sleep if they dislike me. And the other two are... I'm not sure how much to trust in there. We'll find out. Okay, we can say, okay. Here are our arguments. We have argument 1. They'll keep me safe. Alright. Argument 2. You can trust me. And my heir's ego the size of the sun. And argument 3. But Grill. Girl. Mine's a girl. Bob's, you know. Stop leaving. Now left. I'm going to lose my malarkey. Please come back. Please come back. not a player. RFRE. There. The game can keep going. You're fine, you're fine. The patricians do have a bit of power. Okay, I'm going to go with the one who can probably protect me in my sleep. Because one's going to spend all of our money, one's going to stab me in my sleep because they're a zealot, and one's... You know what? He might just be misunderstood. You know what? We don't know the full story. Maybe he's just a teddy bear. I didn't... Okay, I meant to say I have made my decision. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Here comes the cult. Okay, I swear this character keeps changing every time I look at it. But yes, I chose the March because they sounded less likely to screw me over in the long run. Your Majesty, the troublesome philosopher General Ortega's gone, but her followers are marching on our estates demanding justice. How foolish. It's the same in the March. They're making her into a martyr. Baron, not a player. Send the royal army to put a stop to this. Ask the church to preach forgiveness on all sides. Pay the grandees to give amnesty to Ortega's former followers. God, stop trying to steal my money. Stop it. Okay, neither A or B is great, but C is the worst. Stop taking my money. Actually, wait. That... Marnock's golden choice. Who wants... Okay, so not only will you be getting $750, you'll be getting $500 more. Vote C, you're gonna get like a crap ton of money. See, there's a reason I did a cruel tax. Huzzah! Voting is closed. Man, we are so stable. And it lowered defiance. You issue a proclamation inviting Ortega's followers to enjoy bonus cash and comforts, no questions asked. Here, we'll pay you to go away. It's not long before the followers realize that worldly possessions are actually pretty useful, and Ortega's name fades into obscurity. Rip Jeanette Ortega. What's a hordling? I feel like it's a bad thing. You again? Didn't I just deal with you? Your Highness, I'm ruined! Hordlings have occupied my vineyard and driven my staff away. What's a hordling? Grubby little creatures, like fat green babies with claws. Hard to kill. Fire is the only way to get rid of them permanently. Whatever you do, we should do it soon. They're eating all my grapes. Blech. Why can't your fellow grandees help out? My plight is of no interest to them. I'll assemble the council. Knife bless you, Your Highness. Strong arm the other grandees. He's the only grandee. Burn the vineyard with the hoardlings inside. That's a good thing I saved my veto. Stop taking my money. Do whatever, I don't care. I'm running to grab a drink real quick. Y'all behave. I'll be right back. I mean it. Y'all better behave. Y'all better behave. Don't do nothing crazy. That's your vineyard. What are you voting A for? That's your vineyard. That's your trade and farming you're destroying. Alright, I'm back. I got a drink. Ow! I bit my gum. Oh, good. I gotta break the tie. Voting tied at 2. Well, you know what? Because the grandee was so generous in saying, hey, let me destroy my own property? Fine. You asked for it, literally. No, that vineyard is my livelihood. But a hoarding infestation is no single person's problem. If they were to spread, they could ruin homes and businesses across the south. The vineyard and half the hillside of it is lit up like the sun. Oh my god. The grandee player has no money now. Oh no. They have no money. Oops. Once his wealth goes up in smoke, it's not long before he's turned to begging on the streets of John Sita. The noble is begging. Great irony. End the season. In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Caldwell, 2 grandees lie back to enjoy the sun. Praise be! Whispers of our plans have reached the peasants, and they are in an uproar. They call for the sins of the king to be laid bare. I already have leads on information from inside the palace that we can use against the king. It's only a matter of time. We have the High Inquisitor on our side. Well, sorry. We have the High Inquisitor on our side, but we must also sow dissent among the other regions. We won't succeed alone. For the next stage of their scheme, the grandees must rage other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8, or ensure another region begins a rebellion in 3 sessions. Oh, they're not succeeding there. Let's see. Plus 1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. Monarch can mark their preferred voting option if chosen, and these only really benefit me, and I doubt you guys are going to vote for something that just benefits me. The Royal Wedding. Your wedding to Victor is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party, and the noble takes a sip of Sprite to try and calm the raging heartburn they have. Excuse me. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral, with Victor at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I guess. Then I pronounce you king and husband. Yay! After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. And now you're new Victor, your new husband, folks. That's all, folks. Your new husband, Victor, only dances with obvious reluctance. Ooh, look at that stability. That's nice. And defiance goes down. Grandees aren't having a great time. By the time you find yourself alone with Victor, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Neither of us asked for this union, but I assure you it can blossom into something of mutual benefit. Agreed. Excellent. I hope this alliance proves most fruitful indeed. You head to your separate bedchambers. Perhaps you will draw closer in time, but for now, he's happy to keep you at arm's length. Excuse me again. Oh my god. Shark attacks? Oh my. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. I've already sent your condolences. You can't close my beach. No one mentioned closing. That beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people gone the wrong end of a fish. Now I want to close it. You can't! I'll take us all the way to the council! Okay, we'll keep the beach open. That messes with everyone, I think. No. Okay, it lowers their defiance, which is bad for grandees. It lowers their wealth in farming, which is bad for patricians. It lowers my stability, which is bad for me and the barons. No one likes A. Hire an inventor. No, that doesn't cost me anything. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Higher defiance. Shut down the beat. B or D are probably the best options. I'm putting my personal vote on turning the shark into a tourist attraction. I'm sure that won't backfire at all. And once the bet everyone gets eaten. Voting is closed. It's genius! We flip this on its head. The patricians immediately mount an impressive public relations campaign. Come to Prosper Beach. See the world-famous man-eating shark. Thrill seekers welcome. More people are dying than ever, but at least they're all signed waivers. Everyone's happy, especially the shark, which grows very fat indeed. And this will in no way backfire on anyone. Hey, what's going on over here with the rogue golem? Baron, not a player. A rogue golem is crossing to our territory over the Ashmeaden border, Your Highness. This could be an exciting opportunity. Why did it cross here? It was instructed to dig a trench, but evidently not told when to stop. It had dug a 16-mile furrow through the landscape and over the border by the time we stopped it. Please, my liege, this is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmead, our sworn enemy. Your Majesty, the barons would drown their own grandmothers to gain an advantage over Ashmead, or over the patricians and grandees. Golems are an offense to the Ninth God, and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. I don't know, guys. Do you guys want to get your own golems? That sounds pretty dope. Use as a source of labor. Add it to the Marcher army. Take it apart and figure out its secrets. Or destroy it. Hey, who wants money? Vote Z, get money. Alright, that's 3 votes. John J, are you gonna throw in a vote? I'll give you 10 seconds. Well, it looks like we're destroying it, unfortunately. RIP. By my honor, this was our only chance to even the playing field between us and Ashmead. You're all fools! The errant golem is smashed to pieces with hammers. It's for the best, probably. End season. In a dingy seaside tavern, the 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The coast economy has never been better. We're making more money than I know what to do with. Money breeds money. I've made a series of investments to improve our profits even more. Oh, what do we do with all the rest of this gold? Excuse me. Time to start buying things, of course. Land, roads, bridges. We'll buy up the whole kingdom piece by piece. But first, the king must be in desperate need of our gold. To advance their scheme, the lower it to 150 in 2 seasons. Oh no. Okay, we gotta raise that treasury. Barons and grandees, you two have to work together if you don't want the patricians to lower the treasury too low. Just saying. Deep in the forest on the march, Baron Shadowheart has gone boar hunting with a few of his close friends. Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks all that as well as the kingdom. Thanks to her lack of attention, I've secretly smuggled in gunpowder from Kerf, enough to give our armies an edge. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch for our own agents. We already control the Honor Guard. If we buy the loyalty of the Watch, we will have complete control of the palace. Oh dear. Dang it! Wait, I'm a bit... Who's not in the game this time? Oh, you also want to lower the treasure? Oh, God. Okay, patricians are... No. Okay, grandees. You are the only people that are stopping the other two from lowering the treasury. And they are the only thing stopping you from upping defiance. It's going to be a tug of war. This will be... difficult, to say the least. You guys have really put me in a tough position here. Hey, what's going on down here? A petitioner from afar. Your Majesty, there is a petitioner here to see you today. We're not exactly sure where she's from. What does she want? You'll see soon enough, Your Majesty. Ooh. Ah, God, this was the extra marriage option. That's the only thing I know is that they were the extra marriage option. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Orid. I have a proposition for you. Where are you from, Orid? Distant shores, Your Majesty. I prefer to keep my exact origins a secret. Okay, but who are you? I am but a humble ship captain, once of great renown. But that was a different time, excuse me. Not a pirate, then? No, Your Majesty. Never would I countenance the thought. Well, tell me about this proposition of yours. 3 ships are docked in a harbor to the west. Their holds are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and they each boast a full battery of cannons. They are all yours in return for a small favor. What would I do with muskets? Outfit your armies with them, Your Majesty. They are powerful weapons, enough to give you an edge over your enemies. And also would give me what I need to... that would give me the advantage over... Not give me the advantage. It would even the playing field the Barons, because that's what the Barons have smuggled in. And what is this favor? I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. I can show your soldiers how to use the weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents. Alright, what did you do? I don't know what you mean, Your Majesty. I simply wish to keep my dealings private. You will forgive me, I hope. This increases everyone's military. I'm vetoing C. No, I'm not. I personally am voting for A. And we'll see what everyone else does. Everyone gets a military boost if they click A. Alright, 5 votes, all 5 votes for A. Provide safe harbor. Orid and her weapons prove most useful in the coming months. She and her crew train your officers as promised. Wow, that is a big military boost. Orid demonstrates by puncturing a metal breastplate at 500 yards. The council clearly made the right decision. Yeesh. Alright, who's been stealing my spoons? Victor. You aren't hiding the spoons from me, are you? It's not funny. I've noticed that too. Well, if you're not playing a prank, someone is. We should teach them a lesson. Lock up the spoons out of spite. I mean, outside of meal times. The spoons are locked away in drawers only accessible to yourself and your immediate family. A few weeks ago, but now my authority! Back from the hunt. I have something for you. It's something I brought back from my latest hunt. A trophy. He takes you by the hand and leads you into the great hall, where a white sheet hangs from some statue that wasn't there before. When he pulls the sheet free, it falls to the floor. The taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger as if ready to attack. Oh my. Fearsome. This will be perfect for instilling some fear into nobles and giving me back my authority. The bear makes a fine addition to the council chambers. Your nobles give it nervous glances every time they enter the room. Thanks, hubby. What's Chad up to? Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Cease. Cease. Nothing happened. Something happened. Alright, the Grandee still has no money. And the patricians have a boatload of money. And the barons the Baron has... The Baron is not going to even be... The single Baron's not going to be able to match those guys. Okay, let's start to action. See how this guy works out for anyone. This should be interesting. This is pretty much just going to be decided by the patricians. Oh, how nice of the patricians. They're helping out the barons. That's nice. That's awfully nice of them. Alright, here we go again. Thief! Unable to sleep, you wander the castle alone. You're walking past a padlocked spoon safe when you notice something extraordinary. A small, hairy creature that looks something like a monkey is deftly picking the lock. When it sees you, it abruptly shifts form in a shimmer of light until you're standing face to face with Victor? Don't mind me, Your Majesty, just inspecting the spoons. What in the world? That's not Victor. Did you just call me Your Majesty? Isn't that what people call you? Never mind. I should probably come clean and save us both the trouble. I'm your spoon thief. I'm a hob. I can transform at will into any form I desire. It's how I hide in your palace so easily. Why spoons? You burned down Grandee's, Gospotter's 964's vineyard and killed all my poor hoardlings. I was having a lot of fun with that place. You spoiled my well-deserved vengeance. Vengeance? What for? The lubberwort burned down my forests. I vowed I'd get revenge in the most annoying way possible by stealing his spoons. And now yours. You don't know how important spoons are until you live without them. Ever try to eat soup with a fork? Anyways, you burned down his vineyard, so I suppose I should be thankful for that. Want to make a deal? You throw Grandee Potter in jail and I'll leave you alone. He's already got... Yeah, sure, why not? He's arrested. He's blabbing the whole time, something about being cursed by an ancient spirit. You don't pay much attention. And we get money! I love money! Gospottor 964 II has joined the council after the first was thrown in prison. A private exchange. The Kerf captain that you allowed to stay in the capital, the one who traded those weapons, she has been the cause of some concern. Excuse me, nobles have complained that she has been rude and confrontational. She does not know royal etiquette, after all. Worse, some suspect her of being a Kerf spy. Very well, I will have a word. Find Ord pacing the halls, far from her assigned chambers. Can I help? Kerf bounty hunters have landed in the coast not long ago. I see where you're going with this. Exactly. They're looking for me. I did not expect to come here. Clearly, I was wrong. Tell me what you did and I might help you. My crime was a crime of thought. I dare to disagree with the other senators on a matter of great import. So, you're Senator of Kerf. I was, once. Now I am nothing. I could remove them. Then do it, please. We're banning citizens of Kerf. Bam. I'm voting... I'm voting to ban the citizens of Kerf because they're being a pain. They cannot get away with entering my kingdom and harassing my citizens to look for some mysterious prey that may or may not be here and is definitely not hiding in my castle. Also, you get money for voting A. And last I checked, one of you definitely needs money. You're broke. Well, come on. Surely more than 2 of you can vote. I shouldn't have let more than 2 of you vote. Shadowheart of the March. Will you vote for A so you can get some money? If you vote for A, I can break the tie. Please vote A. Please, 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 please vote A. No! How could you do this to me? Aw, man, you made them run away. Come on, guys, you made them run away. Boo, hiss. I could have gotten money. We like each other. We tolerate each other. Yay! Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I'm very happy, thank you. I don't give a crap. I hate you. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of many cousins. We will have a child together. I don't know how that will work, but we'll do it. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can, get down to business. How will that work? Oh, Lord. End season. Sitting on a bench outside a sun-bleached villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The thrice-cursed king is still refusing to sell us any public land. It makes sense. The treasury's not exactly suffering right now. Patience, my friend. Let's bide our time until the king's gold runs out. The patricians still want to lower the treasury. Get out of here. Deep in the south, a grandee paces back and forth along the balcony of the hillside villa. I'm told that progress is slow. How could they be so blind, trusting in that fool of a king after everything he's done? They still want to get you guys to be defiant. And here comes the barons. Shadowheart sits gnawing on a greasy chicken leg. He and his followers plotters, discussing their scheme between mouthfuls. Some of our bribes have been accepted, but not enough. The king is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed. So we have some of the watch in our pocket. Isn't that enough? No, not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered. The Baron's aim was to lower the treasury as well. It's tax time! Give me money. And you guys are not gonna have a great time trying to... Oh, I should have done a bigger tax on them. Dang it! Oh, look, the bounty hunters. Your Majesty, these good folks are bounty hunters representing the Republic of Kerf. King Alex, we greet you humbly. How may I help you? We are searching for a fugitive. Last we heard, she went by the name Orid. What kind of fugitive is she? The ships under her command are property of the Republic of Kerf, as is their cargo. Sorry, I don't know who you're talking about. Never heard of them. That is a shame. There is no doubt she is hiding somewhere in your kingdom, Your Majesty. Will you help us track her down? Yeah, cringe. I'm not spending my own money on someone I want to help. You guys can only vote for one option. Oh, great irony. Why are you looking at me? My throat is cracking. Ding dong. You politely decline. The bounty hunters leave with their heads bowed. Hopefully that's the last you hear of this kerfuffle. A nice soak. God above, what in the ninth's name is that smell? A bit of lavender oil, a little rose. Well, it's vile. Stay away from me if you please. Humph. Won't do much good. Everyone in the march is bathing these days, all thanks to our aqueduct's pristine waters. Why, I've been bathing nearly once a fortnight. That sounds wonderful. It certainly is. In fact, the council should establish public bathhouses in all cities across the kingdom. By the ninth, really? In public? That's degeneracy. Only you guys would think being clean is degeneracy. No, not my treasury. You guys get no. Yeah, we're gonna leave it up to you guys. See what I don't care. None of these are particularly great choices, so we're just gonna see what happens. Stop trying to take my money! My money! Grandees, are you going to put up with this? Well, I guess you don't really have a choice. You... my money. Oh no! Work on the bathhouses begin immediately with the barons overseeing development. True, the grandees grumble about public nudity causing a stir, but they'll say anything. Ooh, their trade and wealth increases. Bear, the Martian winter has been especially cruel this year, my liege. I can still feel it in my bones. You can add more logs to fire. It's not just about me. In the March, the river's frozen, and people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost his entire finger. My goodness gracious. We don't have enough money. Oh no. Good luck, guys. See how this works out for you. I'm going to continue drinking Sprite. The council says, get over it, bozos. The march falls silent as peasants and barons alike hold themselves up in their houses to stay alive. When warmth finally returns, many have perished. Good lord. Perished, you say? We don't got a lot of food. Dong. Oh no. No. They're bribing my people. They're bribing my people. Okay. Grand patrician players. Oh no. Oh no. My stability is working against me. So, hey, patrician players, what are you picking? Oh, you didn't vote at all. Oh, that's a shame. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Actually, I suppose that works too. Oh, it's tied. Huh. Well, this is awkward. Voting is closed. What the... Irresistibility. This is bad for me. They must keep stability at 10 for one. Okay, quickly, everyone, we need to lower stability now or you guys lose. Okay, they're talking about the blah 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 blah. Okay, so lower authority or raise on military. Quite frankly, your military is already pretty big. So Shadowheart, will you lower authority or raise military? Presumably, I think your military has to be at 10, but don't take my word for that. But also keep in mind, you need to lower stability, because or we might be in trouble. Over the next few months, we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital, disguised as beggars, who swap places with the palace watch, one by one. Once the king realizes he is surrounded by our troops, it'll be too late. He'll be a helpless little fly caught in our web. Magnificent! But once we've turned king into our puppet, won't the patricians and grandees notice? That's why we need a strong army to make them think twice about challenging us. United with the king's forces, we'll be unstoppable. Okay, so your military needs to be 10. Stability needs to be 10 for the... Okay, but we need to lower stability. Easing detention. Chasing a fugitive. A fishy wedding? Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saul has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations. By the ninth great nation, the Isle of Saul is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. And I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish. Puh. Oh, we got another Grandee player. Hello, Grandee player. Welcome to chat and whatnot. Hi, hello. Thank you for joining us. How do we have 5 people in the game but only 3 people watching? The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient, and actually amphibious. Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We must legitimize this fast by allowing the king to attend. Shut up, Inquisitor. No one cares what the church thinks. Okay, so we can lower faith, raise faith, and lower defiance. Raise defiance, lower faith, and raise stability. You know what? I want to attend a wedding. I want to attend a wedding. Do you guys want to go see a wedding? Well, looks like we're going to a wedding, guys. Woohoo! Excellent. The wedding is scheduled for next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend. Humph. The kingdom is sliding into madness. Oh, their defiance is raised. Up, and the faith decreases. Stability can't go higher. We still need to lower that though, but there was no option to lower it. Chasing a fugitive. Please give me an option to lower it. Your Majesty, I heard you spoke to a group of foreign bounty hunters recently. Idiot squad leader. That's a mouthful. They turned up here looking for a fugitive of some kind, yes? Well, I found her. Oh dear. They caused quite a ruckus, burned down a whole tavern, something to do with this so-called gunpowder. Now the bounty hunters and the refugee ship captain are sitting in my dungeons. I was hoping you might take them off my hands. I would like money. Hey, if you guys give me money, you guys get money. Huh? Huh? If you guys give me money, you guys get money? Huh? Huh? Release them and make them go their separate ways. Huh? Huh? Three seconds remaining. Time is up. Any last minute votes? I'm getting ready to hit continue. 5, 4, 3. The Baron player's gone. 2, 1. We're not. I can't wait for them. Well, it's up to me, I guess. Money. The bounty hunters are forced to pay a small fine, but vow to continue their mission. Their quarry, Captain Orid, vanishes before they can so much as buckle their boots. Begrudgingly, Idiot squad leader says they are free to chase after her, so long as they refrain from burning down any more local businesses. Please give me an option to lower stability or we lose. Your Majesty, nobles of the council, tensions are running high, but the kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time we forget our past troubles and come together as friends? What do you have in mind, Chancellor? We could exchange gifts, or hold a friendly competition. A fashion show, perhaps, or a game of riddles. Your Majesty, why don't we hold a vote on a team-building exercise to help you and the council trust each other again? Oh, no, I've lost. Alright, guys. Let's... Unless one of these magically lowers stability, I think we've lost to the patricians. I swear, the patricians always win in every game I've been in. They're just so good at winning. The Baron is still missing. Shame. In exchange of gifts. A capital idea, old chap. Givers and recipients are plucked at random from a hat. You're assigned to receive a gift from Grandy Bidit, Idiot Squad Leader, and give a gift to local patrician Smile. What do you buy for Grandy Bidit, Idiot Squad Leader? You get some towels. That's it. Some towels. Better than nothing, but I don't know what that was supposed to achieve. Look, man, we're not exactly bursting with money. Wait for your gift from the lower patrician Smile. Your gift, when it arrives, is a set of silk towels. They're not even monogrammed. It's the same gift. How embarrassing. We seem to have bought the same gifts. It's the thought that counts? GG, Patricia. Unless I've misunderstood this. I think they've won. Yep, they won. GG, guys. Don't leave yet. We need to get to the end of the game so that we can end it. It happens gradually, like a frog slowly boiled. At first, it's paying a few patrician tolls here and there, to cross a road, to sail down a river, but as their cash reserves grow, so do their acquisitions. The trouble really starts when they ban anyone else from trading on their roads. Soon enough, they practically own everything. Here's a copy of tomorrow's speech, Your Supreme Majesty. Don't forget to read that part at the end. The speech was proudly sponsored by Coast Break, the creamiest cereal in the kingdom. But the speech is about tearing down people's homes. We can't build our factories in the countryside, can we? Where would we get the workforce? And after you've mentioned the sponsorship, don't forget to add, you can't get enough of that creamy coastal crunch. That is very important. What if I say no? Look who woke up with a spine this morning. If you say no, we'll just put a drop of poison in your ear while you sleep. A quick death. We'll tell our customers you died heroically, saving a child from a bear or something. Then we'll replace you with a younger mascot, with better hair and whiter teeth. It'd be a net win for our brand anyway. Oh, and one more thing. We're canceling council meetings from now on. What? You can't do that! The council's completely redundant. All the decisions need approval from the Board of Investors anyway. Might as well let the board make decisions from now on. Board of Investors? Who are they? People who've bought a stake in the kingdom, obviously. Didn't you know? They've been running things for a while now. Don't worry, your job's not under threat. Your palace attracts a lot of tourism. But the council's gotta go. Let me guess, the board is mostly patricians, right? Yes, it is. You're right, we need to diversify. Maybe you could let in a bear or two. Couldn't hurt. They'll just be outvoted anyway. I won't let you dissolve the council. Sorry, but the board already voted. Out of my hands. The people won't stand for this. People are hard at work in factories making Coast Break and other fantastic products. They're too busy to worry about who's running the kingdom. The other regions must have something to say about this. The barons did try to besiege the capital, but the march is pretty ranked up since all the industry started moving to the coast. When the soldiers arrived, we simply hired them. Right now, they're still working in the salt mines to pay off the debts they built up while marching on our roads. So, is there anyone fighting against you? No, not really. We are, what's the phrase? Too big to fail. Anyways, I must stop yapping. I've got a board meeting. I'll leave you to practice your speech. Ta-ta! Once the lower patrician Smiles departed, you take a longing look out the window. The capital skyline has been devoured by smoke from the new factories. With a sigh, you begin practicing your speech. For the rest of King Alex's reign, he was a powerless mascot for the Patrician Cereal Company. He eventually met his end by drowning in a vat of milk during a promotional stunt. The Grandees continued to throw accusations of heresy and witchcraft at their enemies, which everyone ignored because no one listened to them. The Barons' attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Baron Shadowheart ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. The patricians owned everything. Corporations ruled, and the kingdom was blanketed in mills, factories, and mines. But when the old mascot king died and Queen Clementine was crowned, the other nobles emerged from the shadows, sniffing a chance to claw back their power. King Alex the Peaceable. Oif. The wealthiest noble was Smile, and the poorest noble was Kapatar 964 II. And here is the kingdom at its end. RIP. Well, that sucks. But not all is lost. We can always go again. Not tonight, but we can continue in this kingdom to see how it goes. But for now, we're going to say goodnight. And thank you all for joining. Congratulations to the patricians, to the Giant Smile and J. James. Thank you to all 14 of you for popping in. I really appreciate the views and the company that you guys provide. And I will see you all next week at this time. Well, earlier when we start, but yeah. Hopefully we start with enough people next time. I bid you all a good night and a good bye.